Hi, it's Laura Duksta here, and it is day 32 of my 100-day reality challenge. And I have a few things that I want to share. One is, and you can't see it that great in this video, but I've got my board, my vision board behind me, or this is my vision board slash like tracking my progress board. And I broke mine down into days of 10 across, and what I realized is I never really committed to, one of the things that we suggest with these vision boards is, and with the challenge, is committing to how many times a week, whether you're going to do things daily, bi-weekly, tri-weekly, every other day, the practices that you're taking on. And I realized this time I was like, oh, I'm not going to really say that I'm going to do the journalography or the video blogging, every other day or every day, or I'm not going to make these commitments. And that is part of the magic of this process. It's part of how I think you create the spaces inside of your commitments, giving your word, and then fulfilling on your word. So I have decided that I'm going to commit to some practices. And I'm just going to make it kind of easy. And instead, since I haven't done mine in weeks across, I did them in blocks of 10 days, what I'm going to say is that there are certain practices that I'm going to take on daily, and then there's other ones that I'm going to take on 5 times every 10 days, so really every other day. But that could, like I said, I'm committed to doing it 5 times within a 10-day period. So I might exercise 5 days in a row and then take 5 days off, but something like that. So the practices that I'm committing to on a daily basis are prayer, gratitude, successes, and reading my vision statement. And when I say gratitude and successes, what I mean is, I actually have a book where I track things that I'm grateful for. I've really gotten in the habit when I wake up to start singing, thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, God, I just want to thank you, God. And then seeing where my day goes from there, instead of being like, oh, I've got to get up. So just putting myself into a state of gratitude. And then with successes, just looking back on the day and at least being present to 3 things that I could consider a success. And that will draw more of. Once you're seeing that your life is successful, you'll draw more of those successes to you. So, and then the practices that I'm going to take on 5 times every 10 days is to meditate, visualize, journal, read something inspiring, do this video blogging or journalography we call it, and exercise. And I've been doing really great with my exercise and my prayer and meditation in the morning. So it's been a good journey thus far. One of the things that was kind of interesting, and I'm pretty sure his name is Michael from the UK, I hope you see this. You commented on one of my videos the other day, and you had commented that you should try to not come from a place of need, and I thought that I used that word, and I was like, oh, sometimes I consider myself like the word police with my friends. I'm always talking to them about, not saying the word try or hope, that there's more powerful words. Like Yoda said, we either do or we do not do. There is no trying. And there's words like I'm committed to and my intention is versus then using or I'd love to or I choose to versus using words like want and need and have to and should. And so I'm usually really careful about the words that I choose. And so I rewatched the video thinking like, oh, did I mess up? And I didn't use those words in that video. So it had me look at the video and who I was being in the video. And I could really get his comment was around like the publishing contract, to not be coming from a place of needing the contract to be coming from a place of wanting the contract. And I could definitely get my energy is around like this has to happen, I need this to happen. And so if anybody's got some suggestions on how to shift that, I did do some journaling on it, and what I did is I made a real long list of the benefits of being with a major publisher, so I could really get the difference that it would make if I was no longer self-published and if I was picked up by a major publisher. And then what I also want to do, just to keep that in balance, is I'm going to make a list as well as the drawbacks to being with a major publisher. And there's a lot, like loss of freedom, loss of creative control. So, but I came up with a nice long list of benefits. So, and I saw another thing too, that I have it like, in order to have more books printed, because right now we're out of books, in order to have more books printed, I need a contract with a major publisher. And I could also look at other ways to have that happen, like a private investor or private investors, or doing a certain amount of school visits and speaking engagements to raise the money to reprint self-published. And I'm not sure that I want to do that, so I think I'm going to work on wanting the space of being with a major publisher. So it was great. I really, really appreciated that coaching. I also I want to put this out there, I have a gentleman in the London area who's looking to get about 100 people in that area to participate with in the 100-day reality challenge. So if any of you who are in the UK know of more people who are interested in taking on the challenge, post a little video inviting the London community to take on the 100-day reality challenge with you. He's somebody else who has done Landmark, and he's looking at creating some people in that community, and he's also in Bikram yoga, and so he wants to pull some people from those two communities and have a group of them doing that. So that would be awesome, and we would love to have you join us. And I just wanted to say a special hello and thank you to a woman from Romania. Sent me a beautiful email in Romanian, and I haven't been able to translate it yet, but she sent me another email in English, and I could tell Romanian was a lot easier for her. But it was a beautiful email, and I was so touched by that. Really just saying how important the conversation of love and a conversation like co-creating our reality, the difference that it would make in Romania. So thank you. I love connecting with my global brothers and sisters, and also another woman in the UK. I'll have to put you in, the two of you in touch. She has done a blog with Sandy, myself, and Lilu. She actually did a separate blog on all three of us, and it showed up in a few different places. I've gotten Google alerts about it. So it's been kind of neat, and I wanted to say thank you to Monica over there. And I will get the address of her blog, and I'll put it by this video. I don't remember it offhand, but she did a really great job. Thank you. So that is it for today, day 32, and I will check back in. Oh, there's some movement with the publishers, but no absolute phone calls yet. I will keep you posted as that happens. Thanks. Love you. Bye.